What's up, you guys? Today I am finally back with another YouTube video. Today I'll be working with BGMgirl Hair. They sent me over this pre-colored wig that I ended up putting some layers in, and I trimmed the ends of it. And I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion on this wig. So stay tuned and let's get into this video. So let's actually get into the pros of this wig. The lace was not thick. It was definitely easy to blend into her skin. The hair was pre-colored, so for all my girls that don't like to dye hair but you want a colored wig, this would be a good option for you. The hair felt nice. It wasn't shedding bad. That's another pro. Now let's get into the cons of this wig. There's actually only one con to this wig, and that is it's not pre-plucked at all, and the knots are very thick on this wig, and I probably spent an hour alone plucking before I installed it, and I still had to go back in once it was installed and pluck some more. So if you know you're not a girl that likes to pluck, or if you know you're not that good at plucking, I wouldn't recommend this wig. But if you know that you like pre-colored wigs and you like the quality of the lace and you know you can handle the plucking of it all, then I would definitely recommend you try out this wig and see what looks you can give with it. But that's just a fair warning. You have to pluck this wig a lot. And even if you pluck it a lot, it still might be too thick. So you have to really pluck this type of wig. And I guess I would say it challenges you as a hairstylist to get wigs like this, because you should know how to make any type of wig work. But if you know you do your own hair, or if you need an easier situation like pre-plucked, then I definitely wouldn't recommend this wig. But if you want to challenge yourself as a hairstylist, or even as just somebody who does your own wigs, and you want to be able to say, oh, I can install any type of wig, then I would say get it, pluck the shit out of it, and see what you can make shape, period. I did about 2 layers of my Boldhold MAXX. And then once I was done with that, I went in on top of the new cap with some Boldhold Active. I know a couple of videos back, I told you guys to go on with that lace tape, but I used it so much, I loved it so much that I ran out. So I have to get more lace tape. So until then, I'm using my Active on the new cap just to give an extra hold. And so that way the wig isn't just dependent on that Boldhold MAXX for that long-term hold. Once again, the actual lace material was good quality. It wasn't a thick lace. It wasn't something just so unbearable. It wasn't too dark for my model. The lace was good. The hair is good. It's just up to y'all to figure out if y'all can deal with the knots being thick and the hairline being thick. It's up to y'all. So now what I'm about to do is I'm about to make sure my lace is laid how I need it to be, and then I'm going to go in, get my part down the middle, and start plucking some more. You can't really see exactly what I'm doing because I have fat fingers, no shade, but what I'm doing is I'm using the point side of my tweezers and I'm plucking towards her face. So anything that's too thick, I'm going to pluck with the pointy side, and I'm going to pluck downwards towards her face. And that's just me creating dimension in the hairline, and that's me creating my lines. It's usually easier to do on pre-plucked laces or HD laces, but this technique still works when you have a thick frontal. So don't sleep on it. And I also like to pluck towards her face because I don't have to worry about the lace lifting up. As you can see, I didn't tie it down yet. So if I pluck backwards, the lace will lift up. So until I'm able to tie that bit down with my Got To Be spray and mold it, I have to pluck towards her face, so I don't have to worry about the lace lifting up at all. As you can see, I done pulled my baby hairs out where I want my baby hairs to be, and I'm still going back in and I'm plucking some more towards her face because those knots were stubborn, they were thick, and I have to, my sis can't go out like that. Like, she loves the plucked look. She loves her lace to look very relaxer vibes. So that's just what I had to do. Now I'm just using my brown spritz to kind of just get the hairs out the way and make sure that the hairline is what I need it to be. Y'all already seen me hot comb the baby hairs before I cut them plenty of times. I also use my baby flat iron to curl the edges before I, ooh, she's so embarrassing. Y'all, my clients hate the got to be freeze spray. I don't know why it's so cold, cause it's an old can. I don't keep it in the fridge, but y'all make it like it be so cold. Y'all need to tell me what that's about. Here I am curling these baby hairs. I don't know why it makes it easier to lay the baby hairs, but it really just does. So I probably won't never not curl my baby hairs before actually laying them now, because I don't know, it's just so easier to do. And I actually tried something new with the spoolie instead of using my regular edge brush. I think I like the spoolie. I don't know, I just be trying to try different stuff to see what's the best outcome, and I like the spoolie. So, but don't hold me to it. I might be back using my edge brush tomorrow, so you never know. Now I'm doing the infamous layers. When I first did layers on Gabby, TikTok went up. They love layers on her, so I just said, why not? It was nothing. Like, we just cut this hair up, we chopped it up. I tried some new techniques that I didn't do the first time I did layers, and I think it came out real tea. Like, I loved how this wig came out. So yeah, shout out to the layers, shout out to my razor comb, and shout out to my cheap shears that I got on Amazon, period. Now I'm just trimming those ends because I think a blunt cut just looks better with layers. I don't think you should keep your ends how they be when you do layers, just because it makes it look thin at the end. So I decided to just go in and give a little blunt cut action to complete the look. Okay, but do y'all see that wrist work? Yeah. I told you guys I tried a lot of different things that I didn't do the first time I did layers. This is kind of like cutting into like a V-cut shape. I be watching my little YouTube videos trying to figure out new techniques, and I think this really helped the layers lay how they needed to lay. So that's something new that I tried. If y'all want to try that, let me know how it turns out. Send me pics. But yeah, that's real wrist action right there. Stop playing with me. Y'all already know I'm using my Baby Bliss Pro flat iron. I'm using a thicker one, but I've been using this flat iron for years. My homegirl gave it to me, and before I was using this, I had a different Baby Bliss flat iron. It was the ceramic one, but I've always, for the past few years, I've been using Baby Bliss. So shout out to Baby Bliss. This tresser comb was also a gift from another homegirl. I've been using this since my freshman year of college, or maybe even senior year of high school. I love my tracer comb, and it lasts years. Like, I never needed another one. I just been using that one, and it just helps me, give what I need to give, period. Y'all, it's something about these layers. It's something about this look that's just extra bouncy and full and just giving, and it has a realistic vibe to it. And I think it's because of the way I was cutting, and I wasn't scared to get all that weight out the hair. We can say what we want to say about the knots on this wig, but we cannot deny that this hair is good hair. It has a good shine. Y'all know I barely put product on hair when I style. I think I put a little bit of hairspray on the ends just so that way the bottoms can bump how I needed it to bump. But outside of that, this hair has a natural shine to it. The lace was very scalpy. Once again, the knots gave what they gave. Y'all can make your own decisions on that. But I think this is very good, affordable hair. I will leave all the information for this specific wig down in the description box. I will also leave information for the adhesive that I use and also Gabby's social medias. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. We've reached over 1,000 subscribers. We're almost at 1,300, so shout out to y'all. SBM Gang has grown overnight, and this is just the beginning. So y'all bear with me. I'm still figuring out my flow with YouTube, but we're definitely off to a good start. Shout out to y'all, and that's just on period.